Hey, you guys. What's up, Kiro? Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Yeah, I just decided I would come on live while there was natural sunlight. Hi, Victoria. I'm pretty good, King Gamer. How you guys? No snack chat today. Just chewing on gum. Gum that I think is getting kind of old. I'm gonna have to. It was fine a few days ago, but I don't know about now. Having a different kind of taste to it. I uploaded a video just like minutes ago. I'm doing good. I miss you on the channel, sir. You guys, as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button for me. You may have to like get out of the chat and then hit it for me. Thanks, Reese. I appreciate that. One of the reasons I thought I would just go ahead and do this, just because in the video I just uploaded, which was a breakfast video, I said I didn't think I was going to go live today, but something told me, well, you got the natural sunlight, just do it and see who else might be around who don't get to usually attend my live. So that's kind of why I'm here now. It's called a Sneakattack Chat. I'm not really snacking on anything, but well, thank you, King Gamer. If I seemed fed up in that video, it was because of the noise that workers in the building were making on my floor. That was communicated in the video. Hello, Sabrina. Sabrina, how are you? I will be doing more videos like that eventually, and it won't be often, but I will do another one. I actually have been thinking a lot more about, every time I think about it, I forget to, there's a certain publication that I am looking for, and I don't know if it can still be accessed in Chicago here, but I would like to have something interesting, some interesting pages from a publication to, turn and chewing the gum and all that stuff. So yeah, that it is coming up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another reason too to do. Well, I typically have Wednesdays off, and but Sundays my lives are fairly well. I guess on both days, Wednesdays and Sundays, the lives are fairly late. So that's another reason to do them to do this one early, just so that other people can be up and available. And plus, there are subscribers that I don't get to see, like you and some others here, I guess. I don't know if they finished or not, but I don't hear it too much on the floor now. Leroy Jenkins, you know what? You getting a spanking. I'm gonna spank you because, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, and I don't even know. I had a subscriber shout out video that I did. Oh, sorry about that. A little while ago, and I don't even think I mentioned you. I was hoping I did, but I don't think I mentioned you because you don't be on enough. How are you doing, Leroy? I don't know what I want to eat later on. I'm already thinking about dinner and just ate. I just don't know if I want to get something. I think I just need to make something. I think that is what I need to do. I know one of the things I want to do is have a salad, and I want to use, I want to put some Cool Ranch Doritos on my salad. Because I saw, I think it was Ruthless Eater that did that. I'm doing good, sir. I miss you. Yeah, at one point I wanted pizza, but I don't know now. No baked potato. I gotta make up some turkey burgers. Well, I know I took Burger King onion rings and threw them on a Big Mac and used Big Mac sauce on a Whopper. I know I did that before. But, there's only so much you can do regarding the Big Mac. I don't know. It's all about taking parts of different sandwiches and trying to mash them up. And I don't know. It's hard for me to figure out, like, those are two very iconic, the Whopper and the Big Mac are two iconic burgers, and they have specific things about them. I can't think of any other burger that has like a particularity, like, the only thing I could think of doing is somehow maybe meshing so like say you take White Castle patties, maybe you take a double cheeseburger from the White Castle and take the patties and put them in the Big Mac bread. You know what I'm saying? And take the Big Mac sauce from the Big Mac and put it in the White Castle. Maybe that'll be my next thing. That'll be weird, right? I think that'd be kind of weird. So I buy like a few like White Castle double cheeseburgers. Then take one of the double cheeseburgers, take the patties and put them on a Big Mac. Maybe I would have to take two of those double cheeseburgers from White Castle. Take the patties out, put them in the Big Mac bread. So there would be like 4 White Castle patties in between the breads, you know? And maybe keep the Big Mac sauce on the Big Mac so to just have it with the White Castle patties in Big Mac form. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Loia? Loai? Hi, and from Dubai. Thank you. Oh, Sean, yeah. Okay. There you go, Sean. I don't know why I didn't think of that. With some Big Mac sauce. There you go, Sean. Leroy, you didn't even think of that. There you go. Oh, I should do that shit tonight. I really don't want to spend no extra money. Y'all gonna give me money in the super chat so I can do that? I couldn't get the money, no way. I couldn't get it. I couldn't access that money until next month. So don't worry about super chat unless you want to super chat me. That's fine, but I won't be able to access the money right away. Oh my God, I should do that tonight. I should buy me a big one. That's gonna be so much money though. I got a camera, you guys. A real camera. I have not opened it yet. Well, I have, but I haven't used it yet. But I did not get an SD card. So that's why I don't want to spend too much money. But yeah, it's nice. And eventually, once I get the card, I'll go ahead and get used to it. So don't expect any like videos just yet. I want to get used to the camera and like halfway know what I'm doing before I make a video with it. Reese, and Sean, I also, you know, in my last video, I did the Wingstop song. I also have a gyros song, and I will debut that. But I want to debut it when I have a proper gyro sandwich. But I don't know. That sounds like a good old idea. I shouldn't do that. I can't spend extra money. I'm a little low on the funds, so I need to hold off on that. But I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen? I'm gonna write that down. Gyro and Big Mac. Just to find something to write with. I'll write with this on this cleaners thing. I hope I don't forget. I won't forget because I need to get my hoodie out of the cleaners anyway. Gyro sandwich and a Big Mac. Sorry, you guys. I know if you all are commenting, I'll read it. I just want to write this down real quick. I don't want to forget. I have. And Sean, you better, who is that? Sean Messina? I don't think I've ever heard of you before, but you better be around to watch it too whenever I do it, because I am going to do it. Okay, let's see. I can't even remember your ideas now, Leroy. It was so long ago. Hello, Alien Princess, AP. I'll just call you AP. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Oregano chips? No. And I never even heard of that. And here they just do a Onions, tomatoes, tzatziki or cucumber sauce. I don't like the cucumber sauce though. I also like to get cheese on my gyros and sometimes barbecue sauce and mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise on my gyro. I should say gyros. Sorry. I like Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell. I mean, I would not say it's the same as as going to an authentic Mexican restaurant, but and probably not as good. Um, Authentic is always better, but I like Taco Bell. I'm good with it. I especially like those cinnamon balls. Oh, those things are so good. I like the Crunchwrap Supreme, the double chalupa. I think I've yet to have the nacho box. I want that. So you guys know I'm on Instagram as the official choose, DA official choose. I just got to remember to keep telling people that if you request to follow me, just let me know who you are on YouTube, what name I can kind of remember, or I'll be okay. I know who that person is. Hopefully you are subscribed to my channel because I really don't want to be following or followed by someone who's not subscribed to my channel. Yeah, so that's that. It's also the Facebook page for my channel, Choose. Find me there. I don't know, Leroy. This was just really, on the fly. Depends on what people, how many people stay with me on the live now, and what we start talking about, how engaging it is. A lot depends on that. So if I find that people are not engaging with me enough, I will just assume that you all are busy doing other things. So I will get off the air. But I don't have to run out anywhere. I could. I've only been on for like 18 minutes. And yeah, I like to call these Sneakattack Chats because I don't make an announcement. Usually I'll make an announcement that I'm going live in like a few hours or 30, 40 minutes, but I just said, let me sneak and do it. And let's just see who's on. I just like being able to do it in, natural lighting. It's kind of cold today, though. I feel like putting on a sweat jacket and some gloves right now, even though the heat is on. I'm right by my window. I was thinking about, it's always an ordeal to go into my cassette collection. They're all like in these crates. Right? This place is somewhat kind of messy, but it's an organized mess, but it's messy nonetheless. And just doing another collection, like someone was talking about the page turning videos and stuff with some gum chewing. What's y'all weather like in the UK? Like I told somebody a long time ago, think about the UK as being rainy. Rainy and gray. Hey, Miss Kitty Kitty. How are you? The light from the window makes it. Well, it's sunny, but it's cold. It's like We're supposed to be, I think, 27, 28 for a high or something like that. It's a little chilly. The wind chill is what gets us, and I'm close to the lake, so it's always the wind chill is always a big deal. But I mean, the sun is out, and the thing about here, like people, I don't know if they just don't pay attention to the weather. Like they know it's wintertime and they know that it's cold, I guess, but because they see the sun out, and I have to say, this is white people that tend to do this, so I just had to be real about it. They will go out in like shorts and very little, like covering their legs and or their heads and stuff. I don't understand it, but they see the sun and they think, oh, okay, we're good, we're fine. It's summertime. It's not. It's the wintertime. 20 something for a high. Yeah. I think I just answered that, King Gamer. I had a few nice days and others bad. I probably would like being in the UK. See, I have a love-hate relationship with the sun. For moments like this, I like it. I'm inside. And, I think generally people feel better in the sun. But then there are idiots. The sun just draws out idiots, at least here in Chicago. And they do really dumb things. And so I don't, that enforces my love-hate relationship with the sun. I hate what it does to other people. When I think about if I were to visit the UK, I think about the music that, I grew up discovering in the like mid to late 80s. Certain like pictures, I guess, that I've seen of certain areas. Like I used to have all these music magazines, and a lot of the artists I like were British, pop artists or whatever, or rock artists, and just seeing pictures of them in certain parts of the UK, wherever they were from or whatever, it just makes me think of something gray, and where the music was I got into a lot of that kind of post-punk, new wave type music. Even now, I still like listen to some of it. And that's what I imagine, what I like to fantasize or romanticize my time in the UK to be. I think I would probably be really disappointed because, not the people, of course, but it's not going to hold the fantasy for me. I think I'm going to be hit with a reality that I wasn't expecting. Maybe I just need to go one day. Hey, Robert, what's going on? I should have drank lemon water today. I can still drink some, no. I should have drank it first thing this morning. Why does it seem like it's kind of dark now? I don't know. That's really cold, Leroy. Oh, you just started work, Robert? Mm-hmm. I'm loving lemon water. I really am. I'm even, I find that I'm kind of getting used to the taste of it. Yeah, same thing here, Leroy. We are, a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people. We're used to the cold here. We're used to, well, I'll tell you, this winter for us has not been that bad. We've been pretty fortunate, but when it's cold, it gets cold. And when you're near the lake, you feel that wind chill and, it can be brutal, but we know how to adapt to it. We know how to dress up for it. And if a Brit came to America, it would seem like summer. Probably now, yeah. Told, oh, Robert, we don't, there's not a particular topic right now. We're just talking about anything, the weather. Some people are from the UK. But yeah, when you experience a really cold temperature, you tough it out, because what are you going to do? You're going to stay home. You got to work. You got to make the money, right? So you pimp it out. You do what you got to do, and then all it does is let you know that what you can handle. Well, I've been through that. I got this. It was, -10 today. Tomorrow's going to be, 1 degrees for a high. I can work that. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's how you have to kind of psychologically, build up your tolerance. And, I guess bundle up or whatever. I'm not a bundler. We talked about that. I feel like we're talking about the same freaking thing in the last live. I don't like bundling up. I don't like wearing big puffy coats and things like that. I'm a layer person. When you're a big person, you just should not wear big and puffy on top of being a big person. And I'm a big person, so I like layers. And when you're big, you have that blubber, I hate to say blubber because it's like you're talking about a whale or an animal, but, I have enough fat on me to keep me warm. And so as long as I moisturize my face, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I don't like it too hot or too cold. But if I had to choose, choose, I would choose being cold, I think. My asthma flares up when the seasons change, and it flares up temporarily, but it is noticeable. And I've been in thank God I've never been in any dry heat, but I've had summers here. I've been through summers here where it just felt like I don't like that being in an oven feel and having to shower several times a day, having to change shirts because they've gotten drenched with sweat from, just walking to the corner store. I don't like all that. I don't like that my skin color changes when it's really, really hot. Hey, Luke. What's going on, sir? Thank you for popping through for a bit. Yeah, I don't know if it was -11 in Chicago, but watch out for roadmen and chavs. What's that? If you don't know what they are, Google pics of them. Oh, okay. I'll try to remember to do that. Hey, Josh, what's going on? I don't sleep with a fan. However, oh, why do you ask that? Um, I was told that um, if you're going to sleep, it is best to not sleep in heat, in a heated environment. I really, I, I try to heat this place up when it's almost right before bedtime. They say you'll get a more comfortable sleep in regular room temperature. So not that you should sleep in a freezing cold environment, although I know some people do like to. Um, but I try not, because I wake up, I have a difficult sleep in a lot of heat. I'm always sweating and I think I get a headache too. But I do sleep with my CPAP machine because I have sleep apnea. And so I don't, I need for it to be kind of comfortable, but not too cold either. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Josh, why did you ask about the fan? Just curious, or no? I don't sleep in the summertime. Um, yeah, probably in the summertime, but not now. But I guess that's what you meant, or the air conditioner, which I never took out of the window. It's still in here. I'm afraid that I'll drop it. I had my friend helped me install it, and it's still taped to the window. So is I'm sure that the carcass, I wonder if that butterfly, there was a butterfly that was trapped in the window this past summer, and it eventually died. Like it got up and got caught between the storm windows or whatever you want to call it. And I wonder if what happens to a butterfly? Is it just disintegrated, you think? Or am I gonna like open this window one day and the remains of it are gonna fall down? Someone tell me what I can expect. Take care, Robert. I must drink more water. No, just being black. Just continuing to be black. No. Being glad that I'm alive, Oh my God, but I forgot to mention this during my video. So in my Wingstop video from Monday night, I did the little Wingstop song, and at the end, I snuck in a little part from the Good Times theme song, and here it is. Yesterday, the woman that played Walona on Good Times died. Janae Dubois. My goodness. She died in her sleep. So sad. 74 years old. She does not sing the Good Time thing. She sings and co-wrote the Jeffersons theme song. So that voice you hear, that's her. That's that actress. All right, Matt, no problem. Just, like I said, take it one day at a time. I'm glad I could, help a little bit. Yeah, it's not easy. When someone that's close to you as a mother or a father, whatever, but she's still with you. You have to go into self-preservation mode. Because it can feel, like you're alone in the world. If you say and you feel like you don't have anybody, you have to go into self-preservation mode because you have to be present and there and strong for your mother or whatever family. I don't know what your situation's like, but just keep your head up. Don't let it bring you down, and have positive thoughts, because you got to be, you got to pull up your bootstraps. You got to be present every day. God's not going to give you anything you can't handle. So, yeah, that's why I don't know, Josh. Who asked me how long I was going to be on? Was it Leroy? I think it was Leroy. It's getting to that point. This is what I'm talking about. Like, when you guys don't give me anything to kind of bounce off of you, I can't. It becomes like a sort of, it's a live that goes this way. I don't really know what to talk about. I just want to see what you all are doing. Like, I don't want to talk about Rod Blagojevich being free, and some of you probably don't even know who he is. Trump pardoning him yesterday. I don't want to talk about that. I could talk about Wendy Williams. Oh, wow, Louise, I'm so glad. Why is everybody that I subscribe to having people die and pass? Oh my God. Very sorry to hear that. I really am. Yeah, it's true. You never know. Azrael, what's up, my friend? I know the feeling. This is my day off too. I really did. In a typical day, typical thing, I would not have gotten spruced up. I would not have gotten dressed up so early. I would just now be doing it. But I did it really early. And I think subconsciously, I started thinking, I want to do a video today. I need to upload content. And so, well, let's just put it this way. Lord knows I've uploaded enough content. I've been fairly consistent, but I needed to upload more content. And so I said, you know what, let me just get myself ready and let's see what the day will bring. Then the sun was coming through and I was like, well, maybe I'll go for a walk. Maybe this is a decent day for a little walk around the block, and maybe I'll figure out, something to eat during the walk or something like that. So figure I'd be productive here with the channel, kind of like working from home almost. Hey, hi, Tony. Yeah, I'm not even talking about deaths in, celebrity world. Billabong's, Matt's mom isn't dead. She had a stroke, but, you just never know. I know what I'd like to kind of talk about. I want to talk about, I'll talk about Wendy Williams in my video I do later on. I will upload another video, but by the way, you guys, have y'all seen my, I just want to make sure you all have seen my post about the 5-year next month anniversary and what I'd like to do. If you all, I just want to get a sense if you all have seen it, those who are subscribed to me. And did you vote in the poll? People say they, even though St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th, they still would like to have me do a live on the 17th instead of the day after. So, oh, hey, what's up, baby? How's you doing? Thanks for joining me on your lunch break. I appreciate it. Yeah, Azarel, I'm excited about the camera. I just wished I could have had the forethought to buy a SD card. I don't want to order one. I don't want to wait to get it delivered. And it's such a small thing. I'll get one the next day or two. But I have never owned a camera before. So this is a digital camera recorder. So I'm hoping it works out for me. It's a really, I don't even know the brand. It's not like a GoPro. It's, I think it was Comkeys is the brand, or maybe that was the seller. I think that was the seller. I'll take it out. It was cheap. It was like $55. But I figured one of my subscribers was the one that kind of sent me this link to it. I figured, he said I probably wouldn't need anything like an action, camera, which it was $55, like $59 plus with tax. 1080p high definition, 30.0 megapixels, still image recording. And again, I'm guessing all the things that a camera would have. I like the feel of it. See, let me put this bitch back in. It's really, it's really lightweight. I wished I could have just been up and running with it. But yeah, I'll get an SD card eventually. Hey, Sandy Cheeks. Okay. I didn't want to talk about, this is just something. This is about work. For those of you that are working people. So I have a coworker who has, for as long as I've known her, for as long as she's been at this company, she has always tried to find a way to call in, either calling in sick or leaving early. That's her big thing. She loves leaving early. There are people who, do y'all have people at your job who okay, so this is what I think is the deal. It could be a few things. I feel like there are people sometimes that use their children as excuses to either call in sick or leave home early. Not all the time, but I just want to say this because I'm being real about it. I think there are people that do this. They take advantage of it. In a time like this where business is kind of slow, we've been doing really good actually at our store. Past 3 days, we've had over $100,000 days. Which is a record, consecutively. Even Monday for President's Day, we did $106,000. So we've been doing pretty well, but generally this time of the year, retail is slow. And I think there are people on jobs that take advantage of this. And I put some stuff together. Once that, if they do them taxes early, if they get them that income tax quick enough, they're calling off. You almost know it. And it's the same ones. They are not coming in to work because they got that little bit of money. They don't need they don't need the headache of being at the job. So other people, us schmucks, get inconvenienced. Well, not really, because honest to God, she ain't really working like. But I just mentioned her because I'm sure you all have worked with people like this, who are just chronic with it. And I was just talking with another coworker about it, and it's like, why is it that people are? It seemed like the rules changed. Like back in the day, you definitely be put on some kind of like warning if you were chronically doing shit like this. But I honestly think there were probably so many lawsuits that they got that it's hard to get rid of people. I don't know if this is something any of you guys are familiar with, or can say, yeah, the same thing where you're at. But it feels to me like there are people definitely taking advantage of the system. As I've now lost a bunch of you in the chat. I guess I should not talk about stuff like that. Well, anyway, I just wanted to mention it, and I just find it it's irritating to me, but it's not ultimately none of my business why a person, calls off. But damn, back in my day, you would have been fired for a lot of that chronically doing it, consistently doing it. And how these people can still hold jobs, and then when they're at the job for the little bit of time that they are there, they don't hardly do shit anyway. It's just like you're holding on. These companies are holding on. It's a shame, Miss Kitty. They're holding on to basically marginal workers. They are so subpar. And even when they're there, it's bad enough that they are the kind of workers that, you have to always pick up their slack. And then even when they're there, you're picking up slack. It's crazy. But I do, in my video that I'll upload later, I will be addressing Wendy Williams and her recent sort of how she asked the people in her audience if they were celebrating Valentine's Day or whatever. Or maybe she said either said Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, and I guess there were some men or gay men in her audience who clapped because she asked them all to clap if they were. And she said some things about, they shouldn't have even, clapped their hands and all of this stuff. Now, honest to God, my whole thing was fuck Valentine's Day because I'm single. I was being a playful player hater. But my issue is with Wendy. And I'll talk about that in my next video, which I'll upload tonight. Louise, what you say? Anywhere I've worked, there are always those who always calls off, and they are the ones who don't work hard. Yeah. Well, in actuality, Miss Kitty, do you want the do you want the no show to have the important? They don't. Some people, some of these people, and I'm thinking about this one woman in particular. They don't need to give her really too much of anything. And I know this. I know this is what she did. They said that. Well, that's something out in the hall. This is what I think she did. She assessed the situation. She came in. Didn't seem like anything was wrong with her. She was there for about a good hour. Picked up on the fact that it was slow. Picked up on the fact that they would probably wind up, because it was so slow, wind up sending somebody home. So she just went on ahead, and she didn't volunteer herself to go home, but she went home because of something and made up something about it. But, you know, I'm sure her thinking was, you know what, they won't really miss me here. And she probably got a little funky income tax check too. So, you know, she got 4 kids, so, you know, she gonna get a little bit. But people kill me, but we just, oh, never mind. I swear the woman does it on purpose. She tries to tear down people so she gets more clicks and stay relevant. Oh, you're talking about Wendy Williams. You know, I'm not a Wendy Williams fan at all. I don't know that I think she's a horrible person. I don't know her to say that she's a horrible person. No, I like to call her a man. I call her Wendy Williams because I do think there's something she's not telling everyone. On my regular Facebook page, I said, I shared this story when it came out, and I said, how can a gay man slam other gay men? You know, not that anyone should even care what she thinks, but she asked people in the audience, and these men were a part of her audience, whether they were gay or straight. Why are you getting on them? Don't bite the hand that feeds. That's just like, you know, if I said something here to one of you guys and or asked y'all to do something for me here on this, if I wanted you all to sound off in a comment about something and then a particular group of people commented and I said, oh, no, y'all shouldn't comment. Even though you all are subscribers that have kept my channel, you know, and have supported my channel and in different ways, through viewership, through clicks, through shares, through comments, through supporting me on my lives, through donations occasionally. Don't bite the hand that feeds. I would think she, in her medium, would know that. But, you know, and I'm sorry, the gay community is not a community that you want to piss off. Not saying it because I am, but you don't want to do that. Plus, we already collectively as a culture, I don't know that I necessarily agree with this either, but we live in a cancel culture. It's prevalent. It is ongoing. It exists. And so to do something like that, we will turn on your ass quick. And she has said so many things and made so many judgments about people throughout her entire career. Like, you have the least room to talk about anyone. Yeah, look it up, Kitty. And I'll talk about it more like in my other video that I do tonight, where I'm not really sure what I'm gonna have. I think it just might be turkey burgers and a salad, and I'm gonna do, I think Ruthless Eater, he occasionally puts like Doritos or some type of chips in his salad. I think I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I got some Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm gonna make that happen. Maybe Cool Ranch with some, maybe some sweet onion vinaigrette, or maybe a ranch. Maybe I'll just do a ranch. Yep, I agree, Azrael. It really is, and she will be on the receiving end of it. Oh, she apologized and all of that. I did on the Breakfast Club. I did see or had listened to her, apology and everything. But how many times? It's just been too many moments like that, and you know that a obligatory apology is always nearby. It's like, really? All you had to do was this. Ask that question and let the people respond in kind. And then go on to the next thing. Why are you offended that men are celebrating it? Gay, straight, whatever. You don't know how many men in that audience were gay or straight. And I think she did mention, I think, gay men during that segment, and she hated, and she stopped wearing our skirts and heels and stuff like that, was what she said. These are some of the people that make sure you stay on the air. Really? You don't get on them? Okay. All right. We got something for that ass. Don't overpay in stores for a bad SD card. Well, I've seen some on Amazon for like 64 gigs for like $11.99 plus tax. Yeah, don't worry. I did. Gotta watch that chewing, biting on my tongue. I did look up different like card prices and stuff. So, I'm trying to go as cheap as possible. Now the next thing I'll have to get is the backgrounds, and I hope I'm able to get that because there are 6 left of the one I want to get, and it's about 70-something bucks. They're like 3 different background screens and like stands, a whole kit. So the only thing I hope is that I can install an app on my phone that will allow me to transfer. Do I just take the SD card? Like if I film or record something on that SD card, can I just take that card and put it in my phone and then transfer the video that way? Can I do that? Or do I have to install an app that would correlate with this camera? Because I don't have a computer. I don't have a laptop. I hope some of you are enjoying the gum chewing. It's kind of my way for compensating for the fact that this is not a regular snack chat. But I'm hoping you can get some little like relaxation triggers from it anyway. But yeah, Azrael, and if you're still on, let me know if I'm thinking about this the right way. Can I take the SD card after I've recorded something, put it in the phone, and then transfer that video onto YouTube or whatever? Or do I have to have an app that connects with this like particular camera? I don't know. Well, I hate when the gum gets stiff. I like a chewy gum. It's getting too stiff now. The flavor's running out. Thing is, it depends on your cell and your camera. Also, you got to make sure you get a micro SD card that comes with the adapter. So when you use the camera, the card is in the adapter. And then you take it out of there to fit into your phone. Well, I don't see nothing in here. These are just it's the battery pack. Yeah, this is just the, wait a minute. Okay, that's just showing me how to insert the battery. What direction to insert the battery. I don't want to lose a thing in this. So, from what I hear you telling me, I don't see anything other than I see an adapter, but I don't see any like SD cards. I thought it would have come with it, but don't worry, that's not the camera. It's also remote control too. It's not like that. So I'm guessing what you're telling me, Azrael, is that I have to get two things. Seems like a lot, but you'll see what I mean when you get the card. You have my Facebook as well, so you can always hit me up. Okay, does the camera have wireless Bluetooth? My GoPro, I just send my files with Bluetooth to my iPad. I don't know, AB. I don't know if I even got that far. Once I discovered that I needed the SD card, I got pissed off and has external mic. Recording mode indicator, photo mode indicator. I don't see anything about Bluetooth. When buying an SD card, you can either buy a full size. Hello, Jen. Sorry about that. No, the adapter should come with the SD card. Okay. So do I need, is a micro SD the same thing as a regular SD card, or I just need to make sure I get a 64 gig one? You can either buy a full size SD card or a micro SD card. Okay, you just answered my question. The micro SD is the tiny looking one that can fit in your cell. A regular SD card is bigger. And I think this looks bigger than the one. Yeah, this looks bigger than the one that's in my phone. It looks like it's bigger. The ones in my phone is smaller. See, I don't want to take it out too much. I don't want anything happening to it. But I'm glad for this information. But now most micro SD cards come with an adapter where you can fit the micro SD into the adapter. So you can use it as a full-size SD card that will fit in your camera. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is not that camera. I'll have to investigate further, but I'll get the right kind of SD card and see if I can go from there. So AB, you're saying you send files with your Bluetooth to your iPad. I never use my my Amazon Fire for anything because I don't have like proper internet. I only use that thing to play music at work. I don't use it for anything else because it probably would not work. But yeah, if I have any Azrael, you're making me take this out again. They said this was the this is the part. Okay, there's this. Let me just show you this without showing you. What do you think that is? Is that the? I thought this was the battery part, or is that gonna go? Then is that what you're talking about? That's where the big SD card would go. Then what's going in here? The battery. Y'all all up in my camera. That thinner slot is the SD card slot, it looks like. Yes, the big slot is the battery. Okay, that's what you're talking about. And you're saying that there's something that goes in here. You see that little, what do you think that is? Because it's got that gold little thingamajiggy where important stuff should go. I got people helping. You all are going to get like partial production credits for my future videos. So that is for add-on stuff, such as mics or flashlights, etc. Oh, really? I read this little thing last night, and I thought I understood. Oh, really? Do you have to? You little fucktard. Loud ass sneezing. Go somewhere with yourself. It's called a hot shoe. So yeah, that's for add-on stuff. I was wondering what the fuck a hot shoe was. Those big microphones or flashlights on the top of the camera. Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know if I've seen. Okay, well, I'm glad to know that. Other than that, it has an external mic port, an HD port, a USB port, tripod port, then the battery cover and the SD card cover. I don't see anything about Bluetooth. I can't wait to start using this thing. It seems like a lot to like try to understand though. I hope that the remote control is going to be a wonderful thing. That's what I would like to have. Self-timer, exposure, white balance. What the hell is a white balance? Quality, sharpness. Yeah, it'll probably be next month before I like get all this shit figured out. First time for everything, y'all. Yes, it's a shoe. But yeah, as you can see, that SD card size is a lot bigger than the mic. Yes, that is true. If you get a micro SD card with an adapter, you can easily put the SD card. So get a micro SD card with an adapter. You can easily put the SD card in my phone. Okay. I think that's kind of where I want to go. That's where I want to go. That's where I need to go. Because I want to be able to make sure that I can transfer successfully anything I record into my phone. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, and everything is complicated to me, especially if it's something new. It's always complicated to me. I am a person that reads things. I don't just like act like I know what I'm doing and then miss a step and then fuck it up. I like to read the instructions. But if I do have any questions, I'll check you out. I start filming back on the camera on my phone because I don't know. I feel like I don't know why the syncing issues are happening, but I felt like they started happening when I was recording using YouTube's recording mechanism. But I like the way YouTube's picture quality looked for some reason. But now I won't have to worry about that. Anyway, you guys, it's probably been a little bit longer than I anticipated for this live, so I think I might head out. But watch my breakfast video that I just did, and then I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do more hours with my other video. And thanks again for coming through, spending a little time with me. Don't forget, next month, March 17th, since you guys voted in the poll, pencil yourselves in because y'all, if you want to see that video, you have to be one of the first 10, not 20 this time, one of the first 10 people that I see comment. Where's my right there? That I see in the comments right up in there. I'm gonna write your name down, and once I get, look at, of course Brandon's gonna come now, and I'm getting ready to sign off. Azrael, you know what? I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up later. Brandon, what's up? But I'm getting ready to shut. Want to say, once I write down the first 10 names. Whoever shows up on that live on March 17th, you all will get the exclusive of that video that I've been talking about forever. And I'm going to give away a couple of gift cards. So look, I hope it all works out. And I want you guys to be there. Okay. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.